Hi there, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to y'all here. We're with your first of the 31st of October reading. Let's get right to it now for you, dear Aries. I was meditating your energy before I turned the camera. Exciting energies. The feeling is that you're in a certain way at this point taking almost like as I'm feeling it, almost like I'm hearing I'm hearing access pass sort of approach to what is really stimulating you. I'm hearing in all kinds of ways. I'm hearing specifically here the Eight of Swords upright, the apex of a reading. It's almost like the feeling is like Son of Pentacles here. I'm hearing trying to bounce away but can't find the bag to break out of, whatever that may mean for you. The Chariot upright, perpendicular to the Son of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups upright, mirroring the Fool upright. The Fool's looking over at, I'm hearing outlandishly, I'm hearing the love letter that they are going to be writing you, whatever that may mean particularly for you, Aries. It may be your own energy, absolutely. And how does it we're, let's say, integrating these parts of these aspects energetically of, I'm hearing our passion, I'm hearing vision, our storyline is perhaps a focus here, okay? But yet again, it's like I'm getting this feeling for you, Aries, of like wanting to, it's like all or nothing. It's like either I'm hearing I'm on the show or I'm not even in the audience, like that kind of feeling. It's like I'm not going to be just I'm hearing memorizing lines here. The Devil and the Father of Swords mirroring one another. I'm not just going to be marketing. I'm hearing messages. It's like this is something that needs to feel like an earthquake of passion and love for me. The Father of Wands upright mirroring here, the Hierophant in reverse, just sandwiching the very base of your reading. Aries, the Son of Cups upright, the Daughter of Cups upright, right on top of one another. It's like we're going to have this conversation like a pair of headphones. Like you're the left and I'm the right, and we're going to have to find where we meet, somewhere in the middle. I'm hearing I'm hearing marketplace here. The Chariot upright with the Moon on the third eye chakra area. I'm getting that being a focus in some kind of way. Take it as you will, Aries. I'm hearing superpower, goddess. I'm hearing with some change in her I'm hearing back pocket, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like I'm seeing you like I'm seeing you like at a convention. You're like, these boots were made for walking, but that's not all I do. It's like something that you are really confident with as well. Three of Swords, challenging perhaps the paradigm of socially. I'm hearing also perceptively. It's like I'm gonna show up. I'm hearing with my rollerblades on, but I'm gonna show you what else can be done with them. The Two of Cups upright, and you're getting really sort of like I'm hearing intriguing for others to watch in the way that you are manifesting specifically certain possibilities. Ace of Cups upright, the Seven of Swords upright. It's like I'm seeing you like showing up to a convention, specifically Aries, and you're like, hi, I'm hearing, watch me walk straight into this venue and straight out with every world that you've ever thought of on the script that I just left with you guys, whatever that may mean particularly for you. It's like I'm feeling you're like really setting, I'm hearing a few impressions, I'm hearing also a few stages, Four of Pentacles upright, to almost like work off of through time, the Hangman in reverse. And it's like I'm seeing it almost as like you're just sprinkling fairy dust around I'm hearing conversation, I'm hearing as well conversations, I'm hearing as well Father of Swords upright and the Father of Pentacles upright. If you are, let's say, I'm hearing in vacation mode, but still I'm hearing sourcing projects, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing it as almost like also trying to get funding perhaps in a certain way. I'm hearing like making the rounds, like venture capital. The sort of feeling is that you don't need to know which way to turn, because what it is that is, I'm hearing your capital effort, whatever that may mean in particular for you, is not really necessarily going to be communicated by, I'm hearing currency, whatever that may mean in particular for you. The Ten of Pentacles upright and the Son of Wands upright, right over the Father of Pentacles and the Father of Swords. Son of Wands is looking back at the Father of Swords. I'm hearing break a leg, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Three of Wands upright, right in between the Son of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Aries, I'm hearing we are the ghost that others are hunting. I'm hearing I'm getting it almost like headhunter. Perhaps you are making or being made a few offers here that are really, I'm hearing pretty. I'm hearing specifically Mother of Pentacles upright and the Three of Pentacles upright. Like, this is a pool that I want to be splashing around in. The Four of Wands upright, and also perhaps performing in. And someone may be like, almost like, I'm seeing it as like somebody, let's say, is an entertainer, and someone comes up to me and they're like, Aries, oh my gosh, like, I would love to pronounce your name on the stage. Like, please, I'm hearing, please play with me here. I want to collaborate with you. And it's like they're offering you, or there's making some kind of proposal, perhaps. I'm hearing strategically. I'm hearing also research project, perhaps academically, to I'm hearing professionalize, or also to take on a certain project. The Lovers upright, and there's like, I'm hearing let's do the duo. I'm hearing the duet in ways that I'm hearing Duolingo as well, perhaps in ways that really reset, I'm hearing, the stage and the performance itself in terms of how others perceive it to be prioritized, but also I'm hearing in the industry, whatever that may mean for a number of you, but also I'm hearing it as like perceived in terms of like expectations, perhaps. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm hearing JC and quantum physics have to do with one another, whatever that means for a number of you. But it's like, when they get on that stage, it's like there's I'm hearing a quantum leap or two that they're taking, I'm hearing by way of faith, off the stage, I'm hearing, and into the audience, whatever that may mean for you. It's like they're not flying, they're I'm hearing forging ahead, the star in reverse, with a mission that they don't know. I'm hearing the headpiece too, and there's a focus here on perhaps channeling. I'm hearing goddess, the Hierophant here at the base of the Lovers, perpendicular to it. I'm hearing we have a fortune or two that we would like to finance a certain vision with, the moon here coming through, a certain, I'm hearing message, I'm hearing memory, perhaps something I'm hearing scholastic with the Four of Cups. Take it as you will. I'm hearing sleepy hollow. I'm hearing sleeping in the president's office, whatever that means for you. I'm hearing room. There's a focus on, I'm hearing communication. The hermit, I'm hearing, is hurting. Whatever that means for you. I'm hearing their own feelings. Whatever that means. It's like, I'm seeing it as like they're very, very, very. I'm hearing. Almost like they take things really seriously, Aries. Whoever this individual is, or whatever this energy is, maybe around energy, and it could be, let's say, even a strategic sort of energy. But I'm hearing, when is school out already? I'm hearing specifically, because I'm ready to start singing. And the Father of Wands upright, it's like I am going to I'm hearing make it a special star act, because I'm not going to just be glistening in any, I'm hearing, sky. I want that to feel like a heavenly body of believing. I'm hearing specifically of believing in myself. I'm hearing in the work that I do, and sort of feeling Aries is like, let's say if you are a performer, the feeling is that you realize that there may be so many ways that you can perform technically. It's like, yeah, I can technically take on that stage. I can technically, I'm hearing, even make it to Hollywood, okay. But I'm not really, I'm hearing hellbent, whatever that means for you, related to the devil, I'm hearing the death card. Related to Scorpio, I'm hearing all access, whatever that means. It's like, I'm not all about, I'm hearing just fortune telling, I'm hearing foretelling the forecast, I'm hearing future. I'm not just about also financing feathers. I'm hearing on the flock of geese that eventually will fly with me, whatever that means for you. It's like I'm going to feel I'm hearing fertility of those grounds that ground this dream for me and house the mission that I feel is really, I'm hearing, connected to source. I'm hearing a source of empowerment, and also that which makes clear for me down the line into the future continually what it is that feeds me. I'm hearing spiritually, take it as you will, that feeds my spirit with which I create. And it's like I want to get really clear on what does it for me in that way. I want to get really clear on why I want to make, I'm hearing, wishes I'm hearing Walter, whatever that may be in particular for you. This came through. Was it Sagittarius for Sagittarius reading or Pisces? Okay, but it's like I'm hearing winter has come, but I'm not working on that timeline, whatever that may mean for you. It's like I don't want to have to just work in an industry by way of how the wind moves through it. It's like I'm hearing break a few rules and boundaries. 10 of Wands here at the base of the 7 of Wands. Take it as you will. Could be taken, perceived, interpreted a number of ways. I'm hearing revolutionize. I'm hearing the world that works with it, and the focus is that you're really wanting to. I'm hearing create a paradigm all of your own. Aries, I'm hearing Pisces, that may be related to a Pisces individual. Someone's got a lot of Pisces in their chart. We've all got every sign in our chart, just in varying propensities. But I'm hearing situation. There could be perhaps even an industry that you want to tap into. I'm hearing making more of yourself available too, and it's almost like I'm seeing somebody specific vision. It's like they are a singer, but they also want to. I'm hearing play. I'm hearing with. I'm hearing. I'm seeing it almost as like I'm hearing psychic. It's like they want to almost overlap two completely. I'm hearing. Special, sacred, perhaps even sides to the same sort of story that eventually they feel is like the secret sauce for them. It's like doing this would make me, I'm hearing, it's like this would be my full moon in Aries moment. I'm hearing specifically, like this would be I'm hearing following, I'm hearing head count here. I'm hearing follow the leader, whatever that may mean for you. It's like something is making you really, really excited. I'm hearing about what you have to offer. And there's a certain feeling that this is not just, I'm hearing any color palette that we're working with. The devil, I'm hearing again, the death card. You may be dealing with someone, let's say, or an industry, I'm hearing, or some form of project, I'm hearing energy even, that has, let's say, Capricorn, the archetype of Capricorn associated with it, as well as that of Scorpio. But I'm hearing it's not one to bat a single eyelash to. I'm hearing or for or with. The focus here again that I'm getting for you is like that there's so much I'm hearing feeling specifically. There's so much also I'm getting it as like it's like dynamism. I'm hearing revolutionary feeling. I'm hearing to what you feel is I'm hearing specifically your world to carve out. I'm hearing as a space for others to perhaps, I'm seeing it as like almost like a discussion room for them to sort of take 10 of Swords to the next level themselves. I'm hearing on their own, and it's like I just want to like make the pool, but you're going to put the water in it, and what color that water turns out to be is going to be made clear eventually. I'm hearing in time, but not. I'm hearing just on the timeline of. I'm hearing scholastically, whatever that means. It's like this is not a conversation that we're going to hold. I'm hearing in the boardroom. This is something that's going to be. I'm hearing a matter of belief. Take it as you will, and there could be a focus on almost like I'm seeing it as like. I'm seeing it as like a conversation or some sort of like even discussion that takes, I'm hearing time that doesn't tick on the clock. It's like, this is something that we're going to be having, perhaps I'm hearing after school, after class, like something that also perhaps maybe speaking to a completely, I'm hearing related to matters of awareness, whatever that means for you. The Judgment card flying up into the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, but where do we go? It's like, I'm hearing, what is the destination that's unknown exactly? And do we really need to determine it? I'm hearing with any proper, I'm hearing diamond that's going to be found in the rough. It's like, let's just have the conversation without delineating or pronouncing. I'm hearing specifically all the letters in that in that cup, whatever that means for you. I'm getting related to the Hangman in reverse. Very interesting. right over the Chariot upright. There is a focus perhaps on energetics, spirituality, also emotions specifically. And it's like if you're having an emotional conversation or one where you're like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I want to come here to talk to you about. I just feel like it's something that I want to, I'm hearing enter into the space of communicating about. And there's perhaps, I'm hearing bereavement with a father of Cups. Take it as you will. There's, can be not necessarily right in any particular way. There's a focus on, I'm hearing spacing, making space for, airing out. I'm hearing that song by One Direction. I believe it's by One Direction. The spaces between us. I'm hearing magic happen, but also work. And the feeling is, it's like, if we need to take a conversation, I'm hearing to another table in order to have it without having it, whatever that may mean for you, the moon upright. I'm hearing, let's get that, check and start, creating. I'm hearing the proposal, the Justice card upright, and I'm seeing it as almost like an agreement, almost like, okay, let's I'm hearing go into that room and communicate. Father of Swords upright. I'm getting related to the Son of Wands. I'm hearing silly. I'm hearing silliness with the Son of Wands. I'm hearing the Father of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles right beneath the Two of Cups. It's like this is let me tune in for you, Aries. I'm hearing this is not supposed to happen, whatever that may mean for you. Aries, I'm seeing this as like, almost like, I'm seeing it as like someone who like, almost, I'm hearing doesn't do a mind trick, but tricks the mind, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Like someone who like, almost, I'm hearing transcends the banister of I'm hearing books. It's almost like somebody who like works out of the timeline or time zone that they're technically I'm hearing part of, I'm hearing incorporated or associated with. I'm seeing it as like I'm hearing currency, whatever that means for a number of you. It's like bloop sort of feeling. It's like we're having the conversation and then this person like does something. It's almost like I'm seeing it as like it's like they have some sort of ability to shapeshift. I'm hearing specifically with this individual, Father of Swords, where it's like you get into this room and they're like, let me show you what can be done. I'm hearing outside of the spaces between us, whatever that may mean, particularly for you. Interesting, Aries. Interesting. I'm hearing, but they don't work just with air. Nine of Swords in reverse. What's this? The Daughter of Swords upside down in reverse, right beneath the Father of Swords. I'm hearing they're in the merry-go-round, but they're not. I'm hearing marrying anyone at any point on it, whatever that may mean in particular for you, Aries. They are, I'm hearing majorly the Emperor in reverse. I'm hearing Doctor, Eight of Swords upright, and the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing, we've heard, I'm hearing that whistle in the wind a few times before. And I'm hearing, we don't want to make it work. I'm hearing, I'm hearing hallway anthem, the Son of Swords in reverse, mirroring the Ten of Swords upright, the Three of Wands is right at the base of this Eight of Swords upright. It's like, I'm hearing who wants to make that work? I'm hearing specifically, who wants to make, I'm hearing, I'm hearing the wish list, one that we would like to eventually forget after it's been granted to us, whatever that means. It's like, I don't want to have to live in spaces that don't, I'm hearing sound Two of Wands in reverse and Four Cups upright. Like, I'm hearing one that I would like to speak through, the Death card upright, the Three of Swords upright. I'm hearing to you with, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like, there's something that is like, Aries, I'm seeing, it's such a clear vision. I'm seeing someone, it's like, okay, I'm seeing it as like you holding a certain, let's say, a form of engagement with this person, okay, as like, I'm seeing it almost like in a school setting, like a professional setting of some kind, and let me open the window one second, Aries. And let me also turn the air down. Aries, sorry about that. It's getting awfully hot. So yet again, it's like there's something about, let's say, even the temperature in that room that, let's say, I'm seeing it as like being in school. I'm seeing a teacher, I'm seeing a professor with a student as well in some kind of way. And it's like, in whatever way that may be taken, right? It could be your own energy as well, Aries. It's like, how is it that I'm, let's say, engaging and grappling with a certain subject matter, even on a personal level? I'm hearing interpretive here. I'm hearing independent as well. Take it as you will. I'm hearing multi-dimensional facets here. Though again, Aries, it's like I'm seeing it as like this conversation having been upheld in a certain, I'm hearing place in a certain time with a certain professor. I'm hearing again here the Father of Swords, with a certain, I'm hearing purpose and intention. And it's like, okay, well we were waltzing around I'm hearing that project. I'm hearing that proposal. For quite some time now. Okay, and it's like I'm hearing 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. It's like I'm getting tired of how this room is in a certain way formalizing. I'm hearing our work with one another, whatever that means for you. It could be like the circumstance through which, or the industry, even the I'm hearing the space that you're working through. Be it, I'm hearing also classroom. It's like this is just doesn't fit. I'm hearing the frequencies that we would like to I'm hearing free. The 10 of Pentacles here I'm getting as being related to that. The feeling, Aries, is that I'm hearing also feel here with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like there's something that almost moves outside of, I'm hearing, the boundaries that in a certain way have been delineated by way of what has been set legally, structurally. I'm getting also strategically. I'm here communicatively as well. It's like, okay, well, we said at one point in time that, or not even maybe directly, but we assumed, I'm hearing as well, we suggested, we supported, I'm hearing, by way of our actions or our words around this conversation or this potential project, that we would be working with it in this kind of way. I'm hearing a supervisor here with the 10 of Pentacles, the Son of Cups. It's like, but I am not, I'm hearing a brother, I'm hearing to you, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, I'm not a bully, I'm hearing as well. And I want there to be a space that we can, I'm hearing coffin a little bit, whatever that may mean. It's like, I want to be able to like get kind of up close and personal as well with how it is that I'm feeling even about the conversation that has been had in this, I'm hearing, corporation, take it as you will. And it's like, there are so many factors that you're like, I'm done with like stringing this package to this one. And it's like, I'm seeing like a big corporation that has like different sectors to it that, or even like I'm seeing it as like I'm hearing performances to it, take it as you will, that it's like they're operating in totally like disconnected ways. I'm hearing disjointed ways that you feel maybe, or that another feels. 8 of Cups is not evolutionary, and it's like this is like feeling really clunky. I'm hearing also, but I'm also hearing also creative, but not in the ways that we want to really account for, whatever that means for you. It's like we don't want to have to. I'm hearing shave the shoulders off of this. I'm seeing it as like it's like some kind piece of. I'm hearing almost like an outfit, like a costume, in order to make it fit the perception that others hold of us. Like it's like This is Daughter of Swords. This is something that I'm hearing is not pleasurable. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, whatever that may mean for a number of you, can be taken, perceived, interpreted a number of ways. But yet again, it's like this feeling of like I'm seeing someone like come here, and you guys look at each other in this room, and it doesn't have to be again a physical room. It could be even a space. I'm hearing of emotion. Take it as you will, and it's like you just look at each other, and it's like this person like, come here. Let me leave everything that has been left to the imagination at the door that we're going to silence ourselves moving through, whatever that may mean in particular for you, Aries. And it's like you enter this space that like completely, I'm seeing it almost like as a closet. I'm hearing janitorial, whatever that means for you. I'm seeing related to the 6 of Cups, that is maybe held in a space that is I'm hearing exponentially visited, whatever that may mean, in particular for you, the magician at the base of this high priestess, in a space that is, I'm hearing existential as well. It's like, I'm going to have a philosophical debate with you. Even though we've been having, I'm hearing our chats I'm hearing colored pencils and I'm hearing cookie cutters. Let's start to really challenge that paradigm. And I'm hearing create. I'm hearing be creative. I'm hearing as well, but in a way where it's like, I'm going to demonstrate to you. I'm going to show you what it is that I'm feeling. I'm hearing so much for that I haven't really communicated to you. And I'm hearing in color, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And the feeling is that there's perhaps I'm seeing it as like a dimension of emotion. I'm hearing visiting the Ten of Cups, the Daughter of Cups, that you or another, perhaps if you're dealing with a Pisces, have really, like, I'm hearing contemplated in the in the corporation, again, whatever that may be doing for you, like in the project. I'm hearing as well, like I'm hearing spice. I'm hearing Spice Girls. It's like we technically, I'm hearing, uphold that philosophy, that when we're like preparing for the I'm hearing the program or the performance, we don't I'm hearing we don't actually prepare. I'm hearing in that way, whatever the maybe. It's like the Spice Girls that are not spicy. It's like when they're backstage, they're eating like I'm hearing they're eating Sour Patch Kids, whatever that means for you. It's like they're I'm hearing they're sourcing the High Priestess in reverse, looking over the Six of Cups. They're sourcing sounds that don't necessarily. Ten of Cups here again coming through, particularly to the Magician. It's like that we want to account for. I'm hearing I'm hearing in space and outer space as well. Whatever that means for you, take it as you will. There's this feeling, Aries, of I'm hearing of wanting to harmonize, specifically in terms of how you understand or grapple with, how you perceive even, but how it is that you work with a certain dynamic. And I'm hearing discussion, conversation. I'm hearing doctor here, a doctor, doctorate. I'm hearing laureate, Lori here with the Six of Cups upright and the Nine of Wands upright. Someone has, I'm hearing a goose that they're chasing after the Six of Wands upright, that they feel the Ace of Wands upright and the Mother of Wands in reverse is an egg that is about to hatch. And it's like, I'm hearing rolling on the route. I'm hearing Route 66 with the Mother of Wands here and the Ace of Wands upright. Yet again though, Aries, it's like I'm seeing it as like then this person, okay, they're like come here, and they bring you into this room. I'm seeing it for a number of years being related to I'm hearing emotions. Yet again, it could be an emotional space, even related to I'm hearing hyper loop, hyperspace. Take it as you will. And the feeling is like it's like there's something that maybe has been such an anomaly, like a question. The Lover's coming through, flying into the Two of Pentacles in reverse. That you want to take, I'm hearing a stance of, that perhaps you have been really believing in. I'm hearing having a lot of faith with it. Even if it's like, let's say this person never really talked to me about this, or they never really showed up at my door about this, or they never really showed me. I'm hearing I'm hearing Showtime, how they would be capacitating. I'm hearing the conversation. I'm hearing layer by layer with the Hermit, where it's like they're really showing me. I'm hearing they're really telling me. They're really discussing with me. They're really also explaining the moves that I feel they've been making. I'm hearing in the movie scene, whatever that may mean for you. It's like there's some sort of vibe I'm hearing, and I'm almost seeing it as like an actor on stage who's been acting with another actor, and it's like they're moving, and it's like I'm hearing they're casting their aura, and there's almost like a dimension of emotion that permeates. I'm seeing it as almost like outside of the mold that they're sort of like acting through, whatever. And I'm seeing it as like two actors. I'm hearing teachers as well that have this like this. I'm hearing balloon of I'm getting it as like I'm hearing buoyancy in certain in certain subject matters where it's like we are not just I'm getting it as like we're channeling. I'm hearing specifically. It's like when we're in that classroom and we're discussing. I'm hearing these topics. I'm hearing polar act with the devil here, and then the Father of Pentacles. Maybe dealing with the Capricorn for a number of you. Somebody who has standards. I'm hearing, and also sets those standards themselves. Whatever that means. It's like they may also be a lawyer. Maybe they have like a degree in both finances and legal parameters. They may understand an industry very well. It's like not like the back of my hand, but also like I'm hearing every toe pad that I have ever walked this earth with, whatever that means. It's like they've got a lot of experience under their belt that they have learned to keep and hold tight on their waist, whatever that means for you. It's like the Death card here is looking back at the Mother of Cups. Somebody is really I'm hearing somebody is like really, I'm getting almost like for a number of you, this feeling of like wanting to getting a little bit of like a stalker feeling. Aquarius, I'm hearing here strongly. I'm getting it as like being related perhaps to an individual who's gone. You got the Fool as well, looking back at the Death card. Somebody who may be hiring, I'm hearing this work. I'm hearing worker, 8 of Cups at the base of this 8 of Wands. To, I'm hearing will, but not necessarily, I'm seeing it as like, I'm hearing the world up here. I'm hearing up here, or whatever that means. It's like they want to like almost. I'm hearing work with you. I'm hearing they want to work with you, and they want you to want to work with them. It's like what I'm hearing. Look over here. I'm hearing. Look at this potential world that we can create. I'm hearing specifically together. It's like this is. I'm hearing wonderful. I'm hearing everything is wonderful now. Whatever that means. It's like I don't want to have to wheel the Wheel of Fortune myself. I want it to be something that we want together. I'm getting related to the Devil, but the feeling again that I'm getting is that you enter into this conversation even. I'm hearing with Capricorn, Cancer, I'm hearing Scorpio as well, perhaps by way of dancing into it. And again, I'm getting it as like being perhaps related to the energetic, I'm hearing emotion. And the feeling is that I'm seeing you entering this room. And when you enter this room, I'm hearing switch on lights that don't, I'm hearing leave you, I'm hearing motionless, whatever that may mean for you. It's like they don't, they don't exactly want to, I'm hearing whistle the words out. They are walking. I'm hearing a path, the Chariot here coming through, right above the Ten of Swords and the Mother of Swords, that they are in the business, I'm hearing specifically, of transforming. I'm hearing also, I'm hearing transcending the layers of, whatever that means for you. I'm hearing the message of and the heartbeat of. I'm hearing the heart of, with the Lovers mirroring the Hierophant. This may be an individual, let's say, who's got like a history in some kind of way, or in whatever way that we remember. It could be, again, take it, perceived, interpret a number of ways, always about a perception. It could be perceived in a number of ways. I'm hearing innuendo here, whatever that may mean, again, in particular for a number of you. But it's like some perhaps industry that they're involved in, or some association that they are. I'm hearing cracked. That they perhaps getting it as like almost like that they're like getting. I'm hearing a pretty penny for, whatever that means for a number of you. Like, I'm hearing, it doesn't feel right though. I'm hearing specifically something about it just doesn't feel right. It's like doesn't feel like a life vest that's going to actually I'm hearing open up, whatever that means for you. It's like doesn't feel like something that's going to actually also prepare me to present my performance I'm hearing professionally, take it as well. I'm hearing also though, but I'm not seeing it as just professional. I'm seeing it as perhaps like in a way that is formally I'm hearing expressing my vision of what I hold, of what I see myself creating. And the feeling here is that there's some kind of like some kind of dialect that just isn't doing it for you. And I'm seeing it yet again. It's like this individual is like beckons you into this room, and you're like Ace of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups leading into the Ace of Swords. You're like, this is I'm hearing a little scary. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. This is not something that I am. Two of Cups here, right beneath the Ace of Cups, really wanting to make as the message I'm hearing that's taken all the way home. Father Swords again coming through, right over the Hangman in reverse. We've done the Pisces. The Father of Cups here mirroring the Father of Swords. It's like they've got an impression here that they want to set. Let me, perhaps publicly as well, let me go close the window. It's getting cold here. Aries. I'm hearing spinal here with the Two of Cups. I'm hearing fluid, very interesting. There is a focus on what you feel is actually I'm hearing honest. I'm getting here specifically where it's like they're presenting me with a paper, but is it going to disintegrate? I'm hearing when I play with it, whatever the means of you. It's like when I fold it up and put it in my backpack, is that thing gonna like I'm hearing disappear? I'm hearing specifically, is it going to be I'm hearing professional. I'm hearing also one that is let's say to be made public and official. And I'm hearing there's a bit of contemplation here where you're like, if they're telling me something, I'm hearing specifically, what exactly are they telling me? And if you're dealing with, I'm hearing specifically a Scorpio who is like so I'm hearing so creative. I'm hearing in their communicative abilities, and not necessarily in a way that we would like to commend. I'm hearing like this is that's like really creative, but this is not a conversation. I'm hearing specifically, it's like this is not my favorite cookie in the cookie jar. Like this is technically happening, and we're technically, I'm hearing, perhaps making motions and movements forward, and perhaps also by way of holding this kind of conversation together, sharing and making evident a certain level of passion and the discretion that we both hold with channeling that energy. But this is not the space, perhaps energetically, vibrationally, that I see myself involved in. I'm hearing involving myself in. And the feeling is that you don't want to play, I'm hearing, hairdresser with your love. And it's like, this is something, in whatever for you, it's like, I don't want to put, I'm hearing, assets on the ring itself. Like, I don't want to have to carve out every line that is just to be lived through, I'm hearing as well, for a number of you. And if somebody wants to like hold a relationship with you, I'm hearing specifically, be it communicatively, in way of also dialogue, or in like a language that is unspoken, I'm hearing also not breathed through, whatever that may mean to you, where it's like, I'm hearing, I am messaging you I'm hearing memory of the message itself. Like, what the I'm hearing, like, what is going on? I'm hearing specifically, what is going on? I'm hearing specifically. And it's almost like they're like, I'm gonna message you on a Monday. I'm hearing, but that's not a day of the week that we really work on, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing I'm hearing it's the name of a city. I'm hearing in Madrid, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. I'm hearing though also in I'm hearing mocking here, mocking in Hangman again, coming through again. feeling. The Father of Swords here, I was like imagining with the Hangman. It's like someone is like, Aries, someone is like messing around, okay? This is the sort of feeling I'm getting. Someone is not disclosing here. I'm hearing the clothing on the, I'm hearing mansion that they want you to visit. Whatever that means. Aries. The feeling I'm getting is that you don't want to stand outside of it, though, at the same time, and just keep wishing about what letters will eventually be written on the letterhead and the font that it's going to be accompanied by and with. And it's like, that's like not attractive, I'm hearing specifically for me. This feeling of like not knowing what the feeling is, I'm hearing speaking to and of, is not something that I'm hearing I want to fan the feathers out to and of. It's like, again, it's like I'm getting this vision almost of someone who wants to like have like just I'm hearing a I'm hearing a five-dimensional, the fifth-dimensional sort of conversation with you, with chalk on the board, but they're not going to be there writing it. Whatever that may mean for you, the sun upright. It's like they want to have. I'm hearing also perhaps a talk with you. The Ace of Wands mirroring the sun in ways that just don't. I'm hearing come full circle. Where I'm hearing in the dimension that shapes exist through, whatever that may mean for you. It's like I'm hearing I want to know what love is, but I don't want to create the conversation that defines it, whatever that may mean in particular for you or them. And you got the Empress here, that's perpendicular to the Seven of Swords in reverse, mirroring the Moon upright and the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Daughter of Swords is right above here, the Ace of Cups and the Moon. I'm hearing chalice. I'm hearing in the Palace of contemplation. I'm hearing specifically I'm hearing again, the fuck is this? It's like the feeling again, it's like someone is so I'm hearing practiced here in a way that you're like, I didn't even know that was a I'm hearing program that I could enroll in. And the Ace of I'm hearing Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups here with the Hermit. It's like, but I don't know what they're actually presenting to me when they are performing in that program. It's like, what I'm hearing again, what is going on? You're so feeling perhaps a sense of like it's something that's taking you almost like I'm hearing out of a space that feels familiar, but not just not familiar. No, not familiar, but that feels I'm hearing forecasted. I'm hearing here with the Chariot mirroring the Hermit. It's like I have a premonition about what it is that, let's say, I'm working with, or that, let's say, what it is that I'm entertaining, what it is that I'm entering into as a potential project. I'm hearing a source of also income, perhaps an industry that I would like to work in. But I don't want to be, I'm hearing on the swivel chair, swiveling around for centuries. It's like, this is, yet again, it's like at the end of the day, I'm hearing I have needs, I have passions, I have emotions, I have expressions that I want to make my face sort of applicable to express, whatever that means. It's like I want to actually use, I'm hearing my talents, those that are, let's say, related to the physical body, those that are related to how it is that I express my passion. I'm hearing my skills and my talents that are a dynamic range. I'm hearing dynamic range of I'm hearing conversation pieces, but also of I'm getting it as like, I'm seeing it as like opening up possibilities. I'm hearing opportunities for the future. And it's like I feel like if I channel this ability, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Strength card in reverse, the Six of Cups upright, if I channel this ability in a paradigm that really suited me, or in a relationship, I'm hearing in whatever that may be, in particular for you, it can be related even right to your own propensities on a personal level. It's like if I made this a personal project with I'm hearing the clarity that I'm hearing would like to communicate with and feel that my words are, let's say, backed by my emotions that I'm feeling, then that's a playing field that really I feel I could win the game on, whatever that means for you. It's like, I want to feel like I have the ball and I'm kicking it. It's like, I want to feel like we're not just, I'm hearing disappearing after the dark, whatever that means for you. It's like, I want there to be something that also I feel can be accounted for. And I'm getting it as like, I'm hearing a wish. There's a wish that you hold. I'm getting related to Father of Pentacles. That is like, I'm hearing come home here, come home for Christmas. The Lover's coming through, the Empress. There's a wish. I'm hearing again a wish. It's like, please, I'm hearing please, I'm hearing stop. I'm hearing surprise me. I'm hearing surprising me, or stop surprise and surprise me. Whatever that means. It's like just. I'm hearing level with me. On the language that I am actually finding to be. I'm hearing a source of empowerment. I'm hearing suppress. Whatever that means. It's like the Death card here. If you're dealing with Scorpio, Aries, and you're like, I don't want to, I'm hearing stop your little game that it seems you're having fun with, but I'm not also going to be standing on the stage with you playing it. It's like, I might like, I'm hearing tag along or chime in every now and then. And it may be your own energy yet again, in whatever way that may be meant for you, dear Aries. But I'm going to set standards, and I'm also going to set labels. I'm hearing of what I'm hearing linguistically. I would like to storyboard. I'm hearing specifically here with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Like, this is something that I want to make. I'm hearing a mission of. I'm hearing with the Ace of Pentacles coming through. I'm hearing pop, lock, and drop it. Whatever that means for you. It's like, I'm gonna really use my words in a way that is considered to be. I'm hearing fertile. I'm hearing for the grounds of I'm hearing magic, and that which is yet again reflecting my values. I'm hearing my missions. Those that are related. I'm not saying it's just like philosophical, or I'm hearing communicative. It's like those that are. I'm hearing a release. I'm hearing a reflection of passion, and it's like, what is it that I feel? I'm hearing in resonance with. I'm hearing as a performer, as a creator. What is it that I feel? I'm hearing also is a space of I'm hearing intuition of what I am holding. I'm hearing potential for and of the sun coming through. It's like, I feel like I have this gift. I have this talent. What is it that I feel I want to do with it? And Aries, it's like, technically I can, I'm hearing become I'm hearing a breakthrough. I'm hearing the High Priestess in reverse. I'm hearing like, I'm seeing it as almost like I'm hearing pop magic. I'm hearing magician. I'm hearing like, though it's like technically I could be the blister that pops. I'm hearing on your ankle, but I'm going to be much more than that. I'm hearing specifically, and that Six of Wands upright compels me to consider from a space that's very, 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 I'm hearing childlike as well, the Ace of Cups upright, like what I just love. I'm hearing what I just love to do, not because I love it. I'm hearing as an ideology. I'm hearing I'm hearing commitment that I can't really. I'm hearing keep exciting for me, but what it is that I'm hearing just color in the lines of when I'm not aware of how it is that I'm tracing them with my heart, whatever that means. It's like, I don't have to prove. I'm hearing specifically any. I'm hearing value that is held for me in an energetic, I'm hearing emotional space that just doesn't have, I'm hearing words even to it. The Hierophant here with the star, it's like there are so many ways that I can express myself. I'm hearing childlike playfulness. It's like, again, I have these skills, these talents, these assets, but they're not, I'm hearing just taking turns. I'm hearing at the wheel. It's like, I'm not just one day gonna be, I'm hearing the Chancellor, and then the other day I'm gonna be visiting, I'm hearing Monaco to make, I'm hearing, a proposal to Mr. I'm hearing Wiseman, whatever that means, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. I'm not just going to be like commissioning my kids, I'm hearing as well, to create I'm hearing colorful images, I'm hearing pictures. I want, and be it right, not necessarily like actual physical, I'm hearing projects, I'm hearing or I'm hearing characters. Perhaps it doesn't be, let's say, a child, so to speak, and always a matter of perception. Can be taken, perceived, interpreted in ways. I'm hearing class here, class, speaker with the Magician in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing classroom speaker. It's like I can do those things, but I don't want to be speaking through a commandment of creativity when I'm doing them, or when I'm creating what it is that I am, and that requires of me to transcend certain boundaries that surround the concept and the topic of the stability that I feel in engaging in certain experiences that elicit for me emotion, that are, let's say, emotionally based. Where it's like, when I'm engaging in a partnership, well, what does it mean to walk away from that partnership when it doesn't feel right? I'm hearing specifically, whatever that means for you. It's like, or a number of you, take it as you will. Again, always a matter of perception, not necessarily alluding to anyone or anything. There's this feeling of like, I'm hearing incorporating our and again, take it as you will, it's your Aries, but it's like this feeling of like wanting to I'm hearing commission, I'm hearing the Empress. It's like, I want to be the one who is I'm hearing holding the crayons in my hand and choosing, I'm hearing when to speak with each one of them. It's like that kind of feeling. It's like, I feel like I'm hearing just talking in this way today, and I just feel like I'm hearing leaving the conversation on that day, and I want there to be, I'm hearing perhaps a conversation that's around that, even in and of itself, that I am willing to hold. I'm hearing as a professor, I'm hearing in a professional way here. And that is a little bit of a tricky, I'm hearing, position as I'm getting it, as you may be feeling it, Aries, in terms of what that communicates to your audience, and also what that almost like what it is that you feel that connects to and I'm hearing on a personal level. And the feeling is that I'm hearing we want commitment, but we don't want the colors to that commitment to be, I'm hearing, commercialized. And it's like the sort of feeling of like, I want to be a singer, but I don't want to be just singing. It's like, I don't want to just be signed by a big name label. I want to be, I'm hearing, still the honey in the honey pot that can drip when it feels like it. Like, I don't want to be just, I'm hearing, puffy, whatever that means particularly for you. It's like comb, honeycomb, I'm hearing specifically. It's like, I don't want to be, I'm hearing the conversation that is, I'm hearing, corporate. And there's a certain like level of backing out, I'm hearing specifically, of what feels creepy, I'm hearing, for a number of you, whatever that means to be related to the Fool in reverse, the Magician in reverse. Like, so if somebody's making you like some sort of deal that you're like, that's not a diamond and I know it, whatever that may mean. Again, in particular for you, this energy came through for Libra in their I'm hearing in their major arcana, whatever that means in particular for you. Take it as you will, but I'm seeing it as also, and this energy came through for Sag as well. The feeling though is like, I'm hearing this is not a classroom that I want to also keep, I'm hearing keep tracking, I'm hearing specifically, where it's like, I'm tired of grading these papers. Okay, this is not my kind of place. I'm hearing palace as well, of wonder. Take it as you will. It's like, this is not something that, and it may have been something that at a certain point in time you were like, this would be so exciting for me. This would be so enchanting for me. I'm hearing, do you see how many dresses are in that room? I'm hearing specifically, like, and I'm seeing somebody, let's say, who is working or interning in almost like a fashion house, and it's like, but I'm hearing Wilfred, did you hear the way that they walked into that room, I'm hearing, with those dresses? I don't know about that, but I kind of want to walk out of this room after that happened. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. It's like, I don't really want to stand here and witness, again, the Father Source coming through, again, the Son of Wands coming through. It's like, Six of Wands. I'm hearing that song again. Everything is wonderful. Whatever the meaning to read the Hermit here upside down. I'm hearing, but let's not get into the rhyme of it. I'm hearing specifically. Let's not work I'm hearing octave by octave around it. I'm hearing or for it. The feeling is that you really would like to I'm hearing wick here with the Chariot. I'm hearing wick here. Almost like I'm seeing it as like a candle, related to a candle right beneath here, the Death card. It's like, and the Death card's looking over the Magician. The Magician's looking back at, like I'm hearing their brother, whatever the meaning particular for you. I'm getting the Son of Wands here. I'm seeing the butterfly on the Six of Wands card. Being like a performer, I'm hearing specifically, and the Son of Wands is like attached to the butterfly. It's like, it's almost as if the Son of Wands is not sure of exactly what becomes, let's say, of the turbulence of the talk, whatever that means, but I'm hearing they're ready to talk their way out of it. And I'm hearing, what will they be wearing on that day? I'm hearing specifically the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, I'm seeing someone who's like very excited to perhaps trance here with the Father of Swords. I'm hearing channeling with the Son of Wands. It's like very excited to walk away. I'm hearing specifically from a certain line of work. I'm hearing as well, professorship. They're like not going to be judging though how they do that, but at the same time, they're going to be witnessing themselves in that act. And I'm almost seeing like somebody who's going to be like filming themselves in some kind of performance that is I'm hearing private. Take it as you will. The Five of Cups upright on top of the Father of Swords. It's like the Mother of Cups is looking over the Son of Wands. Like, do you want to wait? I'm hearing on that specifically. It's like you may be feeling that there's some kind of pressure here. You may feel though that you're also getting guidance. I'm hearing it's like I'm seeing almost like going into a room and it's like you just feel like something is working behind the scenes. Network here, power potential, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and mirroring the Eight of Swords. It's like there's something that you want to account for. Okay. I'm hearing, let's work in ways that don't just work, okay? But that water, I'm hearing the seed that is, I'm hearing a fertile one. That is a, I'm hearing wonderful. I'm hearing wonderful here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Son of Wands. It's like, one that is willing to grow. It's like, if we're going to have this conversation, I have to have it, I'm hearing, as who I am. You have to have it as who you are. And when we bring, I'm hearing, our assets to the table, and I'm hearing wink at each other with them, then what's actually going to be worked on at that point in time? And I'm hearing, you want to challenge that paradigm. I'm hearing Aries, Scorpio. I'm hearing pop that pocket. I'm hearing that they keep jingling change around in. It's like, I'm hearing stop being, I'm hearing boring with the way that you're, Daughter of Wands here. I'm hearing like, I'm hearing friend zoning me. Like, I'm getting it as like someone is like not being straight, Aries again. I'm just getting that feeling. Five of Wands whenever. It's like, this is, and again, however that you take it as you will, Aries. It could be speaking also of your own energy in some kind of way, but I'm seeing it as like, you want to willingly work on something that has a certain shifting, I'm hearing, paradigm to it that you're like not comfortable with waking up for work to every day, where it's like, this is not the schedule that really is one that I feel like I can actually present my all of my potential through. And it's like, I feel like I just show up and I'm just interning. Even though I'm working, I feel like I'm just watering weeds. The Ace of Cups upright. I'm hearing also the weather itself, whatever that means. It's like, am I the rain or the weather woman? I'm hearing specifically, am I the rain or the garden that I'm working in, whatever that means for you. And it's like this feeling of like placelessness, like wanting to understand where our place is, and somebody maybe not really participating in that conversation. Take it as you will, Aries, in a way that is really working for you. I'm hearing weather again, weather, the devil in reverse, the Sun of Cups upright, mirroring the Ten of Cups upright. It's like, let's make a revolution with this. Let's make a cycle with this that we feel is actually turning. And I'm hearing also that can be tracked and accounted for. And that can be, speaking of, let's say, matters of productivity, where it's like, I want to feel like I'm engaging in a certain line of work that can also be lucrative in the long term. Let's say a certain project that has a timeline to it, that, let's say, has a structure to it. I'm hearing traced. I'm hearing as well traceable. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. Whatever that would mean in particular for you, take it as you will. Always a matter of perception. All right, love and light to you here. Enjoy this period of the 1st to 31st, and I'll see you soon. And I highly recommend you check out as well your rising ascendant or moon sign, as you may find that there's further insights into your situation in watching like other signs, let's say, that are prominent in your chart, prominently placed, frequentially, energetically. So we've all got every sign in our chart, right? But in varying propensities and in different ways. Let's say you've got your Venus in Aries. Okay, there could be a focus on these energies coming through as it pertains to matters that are related to the archetype of Venus. Matters related to, let's say, love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, finances, even material assets and goods. So Aries, there may be focus, let's say, on that archetype yet again. However it is that you feel also guided to watch, there may be messages there for you. But specifically if you're watching, let's say, for matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, then you may find that the sign that your Venus is in may provide illumination of that. So if you don't know your sign, you'd like to calculate them, you could do so via the link in the bio description box below. Let's see as well, if you would like to watch specifically for matters related to work projects even, I'm hearing lifelines, timelines with the death card and the devil here, whatever that means particularly for you, then you may want to check out your midheaven angle sign, the sign cusping the highest point in your chart, that is sometimes abbreviated as MC in the birth chart, and there could be focus on what it is you would like to tap into. I'm hearing as an audience, perhaps even as an industry, and if that is so here, and it could be related to matters of performance, then you may want to check out your, I'm hearing 11th house ruler, I'm hearing co-ruler as well, take it as you will, as well as your again 10th house ruler, the sign that's cusping your 10th house or 11th house. Again, it all can be so different for one person to the next. There could be so many factors at play, but specifically, I highly recommend to check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign, as you may find that really, really resonates with you, provides a whole lot of illumination as it pertains to, let's say, what you're experiencing on an emotional level as well as, let's say, on a level that is related to how you physically express yourself, how it is that you represent or present yourself. There could be a focus on also what is actually being experienced physically, and if that is so, you may want to check out your rising ascendant sign, and that could be again related to matters of performance as well. Nonetheless, Aries, again, whatever sign that you feel guided, compelled to watch for, there may be messages there in a certain way, however you perceive that, related to that particular archetype. We've all got, again, every sign in our chart. So if you're like, let's say, I'm a sun sign Aries, but I don't know why I just really want to watch Virgo. I just really feel like Virgo, I'm hearing, is calling my name. I'm hearing back home, whatever that may mean particularly for you, relate to the Fool in reverse, perhaps a certain industry that you want to tap back into. There could be a focus here on concepts of, I'm hearing home life. I'm hearing also, though, related to service work. The feeling is that you may have this sense of, okay, I just feel drawn to watch that sign, but I don't really know why, and I don't really, you may, let's say, not have a particular strategic reason to watch a certain sign, but there may be, right, yet again, influence there or insights there as it pertains to your very personal chart, how, let's say, Virgo is aligning in your very personal chart. There could be a focus on hearing assets, and that could be related, let's say, to matters of work. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Loving the light here, Aries, and I'm hearing lifelines, timelines of projects. There could be a focus on what it is that you are crafting. I'm hearing even the environment of and for, and that could be related to the actual, I'm hearing, point of stimulation of what you feel is to be considered as a resource that is, let's say, material, financially focused, physically focused, creatively honed in on as well. I'm hearing it also though, like almost like identified with, where it's like, this is something that is not just my ability, but is I'm hearing a situation that I would like to create through and in. And whether you're, let's say, directly involved in that, and the feeling I'm getting here is that, for example, it's like, I'm hearing singing. Let's say I'm an amazing singer, let's say, as you may perceive it, or whatever it may be. But I don't necessarily want to be singing. Maybe I just want to be working in an industry that is related to singing, right? It's like that kind of feeling that I'm getting. There's maybe perhaps a focus on the structure, the strategy, even the timeline. I'm hearing again, not necessarily as time, but as almost even, I'm seeing it as like I'm hearing patterns, pattern making, what it is that you are setting as the stage for the persona that you are practicing. I'm hearing the pressurized act for, whatever that means. I'm getting related to the magician, where it's like, I'm not just acting. I'm hearing, I'm not just creating. I'm not just pronouncing. I'm hearing, I'm not just pronouncing any message. I'm not just also presenting. I am, I'm hearing specifically creating. And that is something that you feel requires a little bit of I'm hearing like conversation. I'm hearing that is dynamically experienced. I'm hearing experiential, and it's almost like, well, maybe I need to intern in this kind of industry and then intern in that kind of industry and see how those I'm hearing polarized, whatever the name took for a number of you, those very different spaces come to almost like stimulate for me the vision, the image, the ideology I'm hearing that I would like to embody on that stage as the craft that I have crafted, and I'm hearing the network for as well. And it's like, even if, let's say, what you're interested in, Aries, does not yet, I'm hearing, exist publicly, take it as you will, it's like there's no market for that. I'm hearing specifically, it's like, how can I be involved, let's say, it's like I'm hearing how can I, let's say, even I'm hearing pressure again here, pressure with the Ace of Pentacles on the Magician card. It's like, how could I also, I'm hearing publicly, I'm hearing, how could I present this performance in a way that has not been, I'm hearing, practiced before. And there's again this feeling of like, well, I've got to kind of like try to turn that wheel. It's like, I've got to try to like at least practice. I'm hearing and I'm hearing play with I'm hearing the game itself, that I'm still learning how I want to I'm hearing again program or present perhaps to an audience. If, let's say, you're working with a number of individuals, children, even let's say something that you want to I'm hearing passed down. I'm hearing again, it's like almost with the Magician and the Fool, it's like what it is that I would like to package as well as the place I'm hearing that the performance is carried out through. And again, there could be a focus in some kind of way on the environment or the industry that you may be creating to service, I'm hearing, a certain type of performance. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. And there may be focus on what channels I'm hearing may be related to how you practice that, be it related to perhaps also certain communities that you would like to almost overlap with one another. Thank you so much again for tuning in, Aries. Loving the light here. Enjoy this period of the 1st to 31st of October, and I'll see you soon. Bye.